Hi everyone, I am back with another video. Today's video is my top 20 favorites of 2012. I did one for 2010 and 2011, so I'm going to go ahead and do one for 2012. This video isn't to show off stuff that I have or tools that I use. It's my perspective on sharing my top 20 favorites is for new crafters that come in and aren't sure what they might like, or once they figure out what they really want to do, then they'll know what to use or what other people think might be the best tools out there for them to purchase and get their money's worth. That's just kind of my view. I've not been tagged. I've seen tons and I've watched a lot of videos of everyone's top favorites, and I love watching them because there are things that I don't even know about, even though I've been crafting for a really long time. So it's fun to see the different tools that people use and what they like versus what you like, and stuff like that with our own styles and techniques. So I'm gonna go ahead and share mine, and I'm gonna start with my trimmer. This is a Fisker's trimmer. It's a rotary trimmer, and I did have the other one. It was like a little over 6 inches, and it's got the arm that pulls out. I used that one for a really long time, but I was going through blades like crazy, and it was really hard to keep up on buying the blades. So I bought the rotary one, and these blades last a really long time. The only thing I do have to replace a little more often is this plastic piece right here, and that is less expensive than blades, especially if you get them on sale or use a coupon or something. So this is my favorite trimmer. So that's my first thing. Whoops. My next thing is my Martha Stewart Scoreboard. I got this last year, or no, I got it the year before, but I use this thing all the time. This is the only scoreboard I have. It's the main one I use. So I use it for all of my scoring. My cards, my envelopes, my boxes that I make, everything. So this is definitely, I don't know what I would do without this. So it wouldn't be as pretty, that's for sure. So that's my number 2. My next one is my Cuddlebug. I did get this last year. This is the version 2. I didn't care which one I got. That's just the one that was out at the time. So yeah, I love this. And the reason I do is this goes along with those. I like the Spellbinders Nestability dies, and these are 3 of my favorites. This is the Lacy Ovals, the Lacy Squares, and oops, that's coming out, and the Lacy Circles. I use these on a lot of my card making projects. So that's number 3. Those go together. Number 4 would be my Cricut, but I didn't want to bring the whole thing out. I have the pink Cricut Expression, and so I'll just show cuts. I like the Cricut because I can do things like this. These are fun, especially when you use wobbles. These little critters are fantastic for wobbles. So I just cut them out and I store them in here. I think I need bigger storage and something a little more organized, but this works for now. So definitely my Cricut. I don't really have a favorite cartridge right now. Create a Critter 2 seems to be my favorite because it's my newest. Next is my Bind It All. I bought this a few years ago from a fellow scrapper on YouTube, and I used it once or twice, and then I just never bought any of the O-wires to go with it. So then I really started wanting to do the little password journals that I make and some little notebooks and stuff. So my mom helped me get some O-wires, and my 2 favorite sizes that I'm going to share while I have it out is the 3/4 inch is what I use for if I'm gonna bind a little album or a bigger notebook. And then the 1/2 inch wires are what I use on my little password journals that are on my blog. So yes, definitely this became a massive favorite just recently and will probably carry over. So this was definitely a good investment. Next is ink. I like ink, and my favorite inks are the Memento Dewdrops. I like these because I can buy lots of different colors and they're not very expensive, depending on where you order them. My other favorite inks are these little Studio G Dollar Spot inks. These I get mostly at Walmart. So those are pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a little bit. Whoops, that's going out. Okay, there we go. So yeah, these are pretty cool. They have really awesome color. It's a pigment ink. So they're a lot wetter than the dye inks, and they have really, really great coverage for some of the dollar stamps. They work awesome with the dollar stamps. Next is, I'm just kind of putting stuff back as I go. I really got into action wobbles. I bought a package of these from the Scrapbooking Queen, and she sells 2 different sets. You can get a pack of 12 or a pack of 25 on her website, and I will put links in the description for this video where you can get some of these action wobbles, and these are really super cool. You just peel and stick onto your project, and you put the bigger part. This is where your image goes, this is where you put it on your project, and then it makes whatever you stick to it wobble. They're really fun, especially with those critters and things like that. So really got into those. I use quite a bit of them. Let's see. Embellishments. I do like embellishments, but I don't like every embellishment out there. My favorites are these pearls from Recollections that I get at Walmart. I like the little flourish pearls, the small ones, not the big ones. And then I have just rhinestones and some of these little, I don't even know what these are. They're like little gem drops. I don't know. So those are definitely among my favorites, along with, and again, these are sold by the Scrapbooking Queen. These are called Royal Jewels, and they're kind of like the little, let me get a better color, dewdrop type things. And I just stick these down with my glue dots, and they add more character to your project. And googly eyes. I love putting googly eyes on my critters and things like that. So those are fun. Stamps. I love stamps. I'm not keen on a particular brand. I do swing more towards my Scrapbooking Queen stamps, which I love. I love the quality of the stamp. I love the sentiments she has. And they're awesome. I do use these a lot. So she also is still selling these. So I will put a link so you can go check out her stamps. So those tend to be my favorites. But I do have a lot of different kinds of stamps. So stamping is just fun. Sorry about my phone. Let's see. Adhesives. My favorites probably always will be, geez, I don't know if it's gonna stop ringing or not. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Definitely my ATG gun. When I first started watching YouTube videos in 2010, I saw everyone using the red one. So I searched and searched online for the red one, and I thought, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to buy one of those? And I just sucked it up one day and I ordered it, and I got it at the framing supply place like mostly everybody else did. And I spent, you know, the 70, 80 bucks, whatever, to get it. Loved it. It was fantastic. I still have it. Caleb uses it. I wanted the pink one because it was a lot cheaper, because then it was available at Michael's and you could use a 40 or 50% off coupon. I think I used a 50% to get mine, and then I tinked it out just because I had to. So I wanted to because of, at the time I did have someone coming over and crafting with me. Not so much anymore, so it's just Caleb, but at least Caleb and I can sit and do something and not have to share a tape gun, so it's kind of nice to have both, but I wish they would have had this one available first. Would have saved me a lot of money. Another favorite is these two-way squeeze and roll Zig Glue Pens. These are what I use to glue all of my Cricut cuts together or smaller items. This is a Martha Stewart one. It's the same exact thing. It was just cheaper than the Zig one at the store at the time, but I do have a new place to buy these, so that's nice. Among my other favorites of adhesives would be my glue dots, my score tape. I use the 1/4 inch score tape, and these little 3D pop dot squares. These are 1/2 inch squares, and I get these at scrapbook.com for $1 a piece, and you get 132, so you get 2 sheets in one little package. So those are awesome. Let's see. Paper. I just pulled out this little pad as an example because I have tons of paper, but I love paper. I don't buy a particular brand. I don't go after what's in or what's new or anything like that. I just, if I like it, I buy it and I use it. So definitely paper. Can't do any of my projects without it. Let's see. My ruler, I got a couple of years ago. Hold on. Okay, give me just 1 second. Okay, sorry, I had to get my phone to stop ringing. Okay, so next is my Tim Holtz ruler. I got this and I love it. I had seen everyone using this and I like that it's clear because I can still see through it. I was using a clear one before. It was just a plastic one that you get during back to school or whatever, but I like this because it has the metal edge and I can use it with my X-Acto knife to cut stuff. So definitely that is one of my favorites. Let's see. Notepads. I always have some kind of notepad around. Usually there's some kind of sticky note. I have these little ones that are like little flags, but they're sticky notes at the same time. I get these little seasonal ones in the dollar bins at Target. I like that this one has lines on it. And then this is just the regular Post-it notes. So these are all over my room, everywhere. Stickles. I just got into Stickles last year and think they're fantastic. These are the coolest things ever. I was using the Dollar Spot glitter glues and they worked, and some of them I still do use if I don't have the color in here. And I like the liquid pearls. The white is my favorite. So definitely Stickles on my list. And let's see. A few more embellishments. ribbon I use on a lot of my cards and in my mini albums. And twine. I got into the twine when I started on Teresa's design team. And she sells this in her Royal shop also. So again, I will put a link to her in the description. So twine is very cool. So that's that. My Crocodile. I use this a lot because I use eyelets for tags in my mini albums. So this is definitely one of my favorites. And this is just the basic Crocodile. It's got a 1/8 inch hole and a 3/16 inch. And I like that it sets the eyelets, not that it just punches the holes, but that's awesome. I used to have the tool where you had to pound on it and I'd get migraines. So that is awesome. My bone folder. This is just a green Martha Stewart one that I had got. Walmart used to carry more of her stuff, but when they started not and they cleared it out, I got this. So definitely love that. And my Cutter Bee scissors. They sell these pink ones at Target. That's where we got them. So these are cool. I like they have a cover because they're very sharp. But they cut fantastic, especially when I'm cutting out digital or stamped images and stuff. Okay, number 19 would be my alcohol markers. I started with the Bics, which were fantastic to color with. They did what I needed them to do, but I started really wanting to get into the blending alcohol markers, and I had a heck of a time trying to decide which ones would fit in my budget. Copics were definitely out as far as budget. These are the Marvy La Plume alcohol ink markers. They're not the water-based, and they do have, whoops, a letter and number to identify along with a colored tip on the lids. These are budget friendly. I will put a link to where I got these, or where you can get these. And I think these are only like $2.99 a piece on the actual Marvy website. So that is way better than $7 for a Copic, if you ask me. So definitely my markers to go with my stamped and digital images for coloring. And then the last one, I am going to do like a combo. It has to do with my laptop is on there because that is what I use to upload all my videos, run my blog, do my Facebook, all that stuff. So I can't do anything without my laptop. So that is definitely a top 20 favorite tool. I guess if you're going to count them as tools, I don't know, just favorites. My digital camera is another one. And the camera I'm using right now to actually record this video is my son's video camera. It's a Samsung, and he got it a couple years ago for Christmas. So I love it to be able to do all of my videos instead of using my webcam because it's better quality. So that is going to conclude my top 20 faves of 2010. And I'm not going to tag anybody specifically. I'm just going to tell you if you want to participate in giving us your top 20 favorites, then by all means, I'll watch the video because I like watching them. So
2010?
I mean 2012. Did I say 2010?
Yeah.
Sorry, Glad Tie's here. Okay, so your top 20 favorites of 2012. So if you want to do a video, then yes, do a video for us. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.